Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers third-party review. I've finally got my butt into gear and taking a look at the Unique Toys UTR07 Dummer. This is their version of a Mudflap. It's kind of designed to scale with the MPM series. We've got him on the front there, a little bit on the side. There he is on the back there in his bot and vehicle modes. We have a deformation video which you can click through using the QR code. Here's what it is. Let's crack him open. Boom, there he is in his vehicle mode. That's lovely. Look at that. Oh, you can see my lights. Love the tint on those windows. This is, of course, a Chevy. We have I think that was the concept, wasn't it? And then we have skids as well. This is actually the Human Alliance skids. I used to have the Human Alliance Mudflap as well, but I sold that before I realised it was actually worth big bucks. They still look kind of good together. I think this is probably a little bit too big. But bot mode, I'm really happy with. Although, I have ordered their Unique Toys Dumb as well. Their skids, I've ordered him. I'm not sure of a release date yet, but shows the have them up. Click the link in the description below. Anyway, we're not talking about skids. We're talking about Mudflap. Really good look to him. Obviously, no Chevrolet insignia on there. I've got something on my grill, haven't I? I like little bits of paint flaking on the grill already. Love the chrome on those wheels. And this plastic seems to be a fingerprint and cat hair magnet. Look at that, you can see my fingerprints. Really gorgeous piece, very, very solid. Accessory wise, very minimal. We get a little baggie which contains the collector's card. Does anybody actually collect these still? I think I've got hundreds of these randomly stored somewhere. I don't know if people actually still collected them. And we get 2 weapons as well. Probably the weakest part of this set is the weapons. They feel very kind of, almost like a kit. That sort of style, just kind of pop together. But there we go. Those are the weapons. In terms of scale, if you've been following my latest videos, you probably know I don't have that many vehicle modes to compare them to. We do have the new Metagate Drift, obviously very different film, and we do have the Unique Toys Dino. That's a good comparison. Definitely one of the best versions of that character. Again, I think that kind of works. Dino's a very kind of short Ferrari, very low to the ground. I mean, back in England when these were first released, I think we still had Daewoo, which is the Korean brand. But I think this was classed as a Chevrolet Trax. It's kind of the concept model, which is a mini SUV or mini compact, something like that. It's a 5-door hatchback. But yeah, not a bad little car. I do have the oversized version of Barricade to hand. It is probably a smidge too big. He's more kind of, he's almost way too big, isn't he? But that gives you, look at the size difference. Man, that's a gorgeous old mode. If you find these videos useful, why not head over to Shozy or Gundamit using the link in the description below. Before you make that purchase, head up to the top of the page on the Support Your Favourite Reviewer tab and type in Benz. That'll help support the channel and keep these reviews coming. But anyway, you're not here for me to ramble on about Chevys and Daewoo's. We're here to look at the figure. I believe we start transformation. You can scan the QR code. It may be better than watching my video, but if I can keep your attention for a little while, that'd be ace. I believe we start by just untabbing these like so, and how are you attached? You're attached on there, aren't you? Like so, that's going to come down, and these are going to come out. Do the same on both sides. Bring that down, bring this out, and bring that down and out. These are built incredibly well. It's a really kind of robust figure. It makes such a nice difference. Some of these kind of like got cheaper plastic, or you're really not sure about tolerances, but Unique Toys have always kind of been up there. They know exactly what they're doing, and they do a really good job of it. These little seats are going to fold up. Ooh, and that's going to fold up on this hinge, and that's going to tab in to the back of that windscreen. If yours hasn't already come away from the front of the hood, then it will come away. And this section here all turns as well. Look at all that, lots going on in there, but it is the first kind of time we get to see his head, and it looks good. These window sections are gonna pop out on the back here, like so, and they're just gonna go wing up like this. These sections are going to come out. These are going to come out. You can see that these sections are just tabbed in at the back. Slide that up. Slide that up and tuck that in. And then these can unfold. Okay, boop, 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 boop. And foldy, foldy, foldy. Rotate the front of the toe cap. This section is going to arch, rotate, and come around to the front. And if you can see here, that's going to lock in and position on the side of one of these wheels, like so. There we go. Do that for both of these legs. The waist is going to rotate around. So I've got this section here at the front. This is going to come down, and then these are going to hinge. So that goes into the center. That goes into the center. And then this will just come, and you see, squares up like so. The steering wheel slides on a sliding hinge into the center. This section here is then going to flip down into this void. This is going to come back over onto here, like so. And then push from the other side the head section up. That's going to rotate like so. That's all clear, that's all clear. And now we actually get the first look at that head sculpt. Oh man, that is awesome. Now with the head out of the way, these are going to fold inwards, and you can see you've got these tabs here. Those are going to tab in to the backs of those chairs, at least they're meant to. There we go. They kind of just sit there using friction. It's not the tightest of fits, but there it is, kind of a very slimline backpack. Take a closer look at the front here. These sections with the side of the door seals are going to come out on a flexi hinge that comes up. This section here is going to drop down. Come on, out you go. You can unplug. Come on, there we go. That's unplugged. That's going to slide down. And that one's going to slide down as well. It just gives a hinge. And then this section here is also hinged. so that can come up at that angle, come up at that angle. You can then separate the arms. They are pegged in at the top and at the bottom, and those are going to split. This section's going to come up like so, and these are going to drop down and drop down like so, and you already see that these are kind of coming together. This is where it's leaps and bounds better than the Human Alliance one. You've actually got nice, decent arms here. Really does look the part. But anyway, I'm digressing. As you can see, you've got these tabs here. Those are going to tally up with this crotch piece. So holding that back panel on, these should, he says, everything should kind of just slide in, and these should locate and line up. Everybody line up, line up, line up, everybody line up. Are you in? No, you're not in. There we go. And there. That's in, that's in. That's there. These are going to come around. And that's going to come up. This is going to come around. And that's going to come up like so. Head is going to come down and bend on that hinge like so, starting to come together. And then these shoulder pieces are just going to rock backwards, back up over those shoulders, and you can see there's that tab just on the top of the hood. That's then going to come down, under, and out of the way. And then we can just use this hinge, slide that back, and there we have him. There we have Mudflap in all of his glory. What a gorgeous, well, okay, maybe gorgeous is an over exaggeration, but what a very good rendition of that bot. Let's just sort out these shoulders, bring those out slightly. There we go. Just need to make sure those arms are out so there's clearance. Absolutely superb. Now, for those of you that have been following my channel for some time, you'll know that I sold a lot of my Movieverse figures prior to me moving to Canada. Kind of had to pay for that move. So I've used mainly all my 2007 cast here just to kind of fill out the shot. Of course, we do have the Muscle Bear Optimus Prime, which is KO of the 3-0. We have the Black Mamba oversized version of Ironhide. We have the oversized version of Ratchet there. We have the KO of Bumblebee, which is exactly the same size as the regular MPM Bumblebee. We have the KO of Jazz, which is exactly the same size as the MPM Jazz. And we have the Human Alliance Skids here as well. And of course I have my little Shia LaBeouf there as well. But it gives you a good idea of how these look. And I think he looks sensational. Absolutely sensational. Don't get me wrong, the Human Alliance figures were really good. I especially liked their Soundwave, and I liked the twins. I thought they were really good, kind of high end for what we were getting compared to the deluxes. The Human Alliances were really nice figures, but just look at how well this guy cleans up in comparison. Get up close there. I mean, that is a sensational sculpt. I love that you've got that ball socket on the neck, but you've also got the tilt we can use for this rocker on here. You've got the ears that can move. That is definitely a face any a mother could love, but it really tidies up. This right here, that is what sells it. That really tiny, small backpack. Unique Toys honestly have done it again. I don't necessarily think I'll use any of the weapons. We do have a ball-mounted thumb, so you can slide the weapons in. And if you see there, you've got a lovely curvature to the pistol handle. But I don't think I'm ever going to use them. I think these two are kind of like the Falls, weren't they? I would have liked some sort of cannon, like we got with the Human Alliance, and I do love the fact that the hands are different sizes. I think this, I'm sure they are. Are they different? They are different, aren't they? I don't know. This one definitely seems bigger. I don't know if it actually is. It may just be my... No, it is. It is, because look at the size of the thumb. Even the thumb is bigger. This is definitely an enlarged hand. It's almost like Hellboy with his giant hand. But no. I've got to really kind of thank the Edmontonian Transformer Collection group with the likes of Josh in there. He's been buying a load of Movieverse figures, and the whole group kind of just inspired me to get back into the Movieverse again. And I'm glad I have, because these are absolutely sensational. I will get around to doing Dino and Drift as well, slowly but surely. But genuinely very, very impressed with these. If you're a Movieverse fan, highly recommend these. Like I said, I do have skids on order, but Mudflap, absolutely sensational. Gorgeous looking figure. Honestly, can't wait to get more of these in the collection. I will do a collection tour at some point, trying to find out some sort of lighting setup. I've gone with the Billy bookcase option for the collection. And at the moment, the Movieverse figures are all upstairs, where everything else is downstairs. So I will try and move the Movieverse downstairs as well. But I do have kind of limited space. But yes, lighting will be key. Once we get a lighting set up down here, then you should be able to see everything. But I personally think he looks really good with these. Very, very much looking forward to the new Prime coming out there. We do get Unique Toys working on a transforming version of Optimus with the abs and without the abs. So that then may step in. But then also the team that gave us the MM01 Bumblebee movie Prime are also working on a Revenge of the Fallen Dark of the Moon Prime as well. Both look sensational. Oh, what a time to be a Bayverse Transformer fan. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. We'll include a link in the description below where this can be purchased. And as per that little advert that I shoehorn into these videos, if you do decide to go to Shozy, please feel free to use the influencer code BENS, which helps these little channels plod along. Until next time, for myself and the rest of the Collectibles household, thank you all so much for watching. Goodbye.